Hey there, I joined the Cruelty Squad. My invitation came via dead drop. For real, some guy named Nikolai left it in my backyard. Thanks, man. I won't let you down. But if I do, please don't tell me. Just kill me. I'll get the message. I sure am grateful for all the mysterious men that put me on to new things, such as being a hitman, an actual hitman. Not one trying to be stealthy or someone that turned us all into procrastinating rapists. The type of paid killer I'm talking about lives in a high-rise intro with a heavy-set spam call for a roommate and a noisy mass shooting for a neighbor. Once your cutscene life is over, your business is now conducted over a never-ending live stream that's dedicated to showing the dangers of uninsured driving. On top of that, you got biblical curses representing the menu options. The start of man takes you to a catalog of implants, all enhancements to inject in your head, chest, arms, legs, and I swear dick. We'll just have to wait and see what we unlock. Oh look, another stock market I won't understand without internet help. What I learned about it came from browsing the community tab, and apparently there are gains and losses to be made due to the outcome of missions. For sure, if there's one thing this unit has taught me is that you can't truly be cruel without having bloodthirsty pockets that are always trying to dig themselves deeper. Yes, money matters a lot, and you'll do anything for it. However, in my case, I didn't notice those black market tabs that allow you to sell organs and fish until right before the final mission, leaving me to eat the rich. This again platter ranged from those in gated homes to the governor in the glass box. All the same person, just different locations and different jobs. I brought those particular ones up because Paradise and Mall of Madness felt like the easiest to grind for cash. How it usually goes is you find the target and let them tell you their backstory until they run out of shit to say. Once they start repeating their line, they're dead to you. Now that you know them, you can skip the talking and repeat what you came for. The orders to do these wonderful tasks comes from a mouthpiece that has the face of a truck stop. This charming messenger also has a voice like a movie trying to portray a foreign cannibal. Hence the great subtitles. Whoever wrote all this shit is funny. I want to sit down and watch them drink a beer. They're probably cute too. Anyways, before each run you get to pick your 2 starter guns. Notably, the selection appears to have more unlockable weapons than America. So confiscate what you can to plant a seed in your unlimited gun farm. When getting into it, the obvious first impression is, "Hey man, who gave mine a 10 of 64 drugs?" Or, "Yo, what's that Japanese thing?" But it serves a higher purpose, involving the CIA, of course. They're either looking for recruits or trying to control the population. I haven't played enough to figure it out. Well, if you made it this far and haven't died from epilepsy, let me warn you about epilepsy, because even the reticle is trying to give you a seizure. Then what you see bordering the screen like some built-up filth determines the game's feelings towards you. The border changes for cryptic reasons, such as going through certain doors or dying too much. Since I suck, I played through most of the game with that dying too much frame, which is the easiest setting. The simpler option to mess around with is picking the color of the blood you spill. My 3 favorites are things I reference far too much. You got cum, game fuel, and Nickelodeon cum. Though when it comes to things out of my control, I enjoyed this fancy marble, while this funhouse texture starts to sting if I stare at it for more than a few seconds. Throw these in with some other walls and floors and you got yourself some memorable levels that I'll be exploring for years. 10 years. My main question regards whether or not this fountain on Sin Space Engineering is a Minecraft reference. Really though, I think the coolest part is all the extra space and secret areas. Finding these unused back rooms that'll never see the light of a shady deal prevents me from wanting to ever taint my mind with a guide. I'd rather stumble into something new each time I research through a level. Opening all these doors does fulfill my interior fantasy. It's a blessing. Even the locked doors can be opened, usually just with force. What I appreciate more is someone who lets me travel through vents. It makes me feel safe. Everything else makes me uncomfortable. Right down to the way people's outlines jello around as you move, to how everyone speaks with the same green mouth and in the same robotic swamp person accent. I was also scared when I ascended someone into the sky for the first time. It fucked me up so much I had to whip out my phone and put the timestamp in my notes. Now I know it's common practice for gravity to behave like a cannon. Something else I slowly realized was that there is more to fight than just henchmen and puppy dogs. As you progress, the police and select entrepreneurs introduce you to the next level enemies. In the beginning, I didn't feel bad about shooting the mouthy pups until I saw one sleeping in a doghouse. Same goes for the green bitches with knives. Once I saw them living in a shed with a stripping pole, I put two and two together. We must protect sex workers, even the gassy ones that bleed the exact same blood that toilets do. The next disgusting creature is this flowery gator that wants you to feel acid. I discovered the sewer seal upon stumbling into a Jewish guy's shyly lit basement. Battling this floppy plant made me hope he'd have to perform a unique ritual to kill it. Unfortunately, it's just extra healthy. You know, cockroach durability. What gave me a larger startle was having this mindfucker tickle my confidence. One look at Toasthead roofies your vision right into a compromised position. Oh, and since he's a detective, he can smell fear. You can't run away. He'll find your stinky ass. The best way to get rid of him is by dizzy firing something automatic. Then you have to face the ultimate cop, designed with towering height, 2 long dong guns, and is absent of race provided you consider everybody a skeleton underneath. I went in thinking these giants were invincible, but finite durability struck again, like losing a celebrity that was close to you. Death continues on with these bubbly buds who I thought were placeholders for an add-on I hadn't purchased, but they're actually fat stickmen using rubber bands in an effort to look thin. A lot of what you see in Cruelty Squad doesn't feel real, and watching the black-balled Hulk move around is a prime example of that. Okay, enough about the enemy. I gotta mention there was a bomb implanted inside of you. Don't worry, you're not a terrorist going the extra mile. Instead, your inner explosion acts as a punishment for taking too many bullets. Speaking of punishment, you can check yes to make the whip harder. Even without an unchecked box, I still had to prep for the swamp mission, because I didn't purchase the grappling hook yet, and that seems required. So I did a Mall Madness a bunch. A mission that stopped me in my tracks originally because of the big fellas, so it fucked me up when I realized they can be avoided. After swinging around like an idiot, I figured I needed the jetpack too, but the Boundary Mountain is all you need. Well, after all that, my eyes hurt, back sore, and I for sure lost my soul. I keep going back and forth between these stupid fucking accents, but at least I got through all the story, except for one mission, the last mission. Fuck, that doesn't count then. Damn it. Also, I only grabbed up one secret mission so far, so damn. But during that finale, I couldn't find my way into the important looking areas. I saw a room full of toast heads as the warm up for this godly boss, so it's looking pretty impossible. I'll try it again on stream. The only guidance I am accepting is from a live chat. Please, I want to unlock all the weapons, and my brain needs to be tricked into reading tutorials. Overall, I'd smoke this game, especially since I got it from a stranger, meaning it should only be bought with crypto, maybe a Steam gift card if you're feeling risky. You really don't want to give Cruelty Squad your credit card. Trust me, I know they have a fishing contract with Mr. Gabe Newell himself. They're stealing your fucking information. But alright, I'll fuck off, I guess.
Thank you.